This is a generation shift in my mind from Boucher for a bluegrass guitar. Hey everybody, welcome to Guitar Hunter. I'm Jeremy, this is Guitar Hunter. This is the brand new Boucher BG-42T. Let's talk about this guitar. Before we do, make sure you're subscribed. You've watched this channel, more than likely. There's an overwhelming amount of you that have. If you haven't, again, subscribe. But you've heard me say things like, the best guitars are in front of us. Some of the best guitars ever being made are being made right now. This is a Boucher made in Canada by dear friends of mine. This is their Bluegrass Goose. That's what BG stands for. This is a 42 with beautiful torrefied Adirondack spruce on the front of this guitar. Now, what makes this guitar so special and so exciting is that this has a T in the model name. Now, that means that it is torrefied. So this is torrefied Brazilian mahogany on the back and sides. The torrefaction on this guitar, it makes this guitar incredibly light. This guitar is just a few pounds. It also darkens the color of this, and it gives a little more depth and a little more pop to the grain in this guitar. But overall, it gives this guitar a sonorous, powerful, just articulate voice. Listen to it now. About 10 years ago, Robin spent a lot of time with a couple pre-war Martins, and he was taking notes. And as one of the best guitar builders in the world, he decided to kind of imitate and bring some of those factors into modern guitars rather than just shamelessly making reproductions. I love new guitars that look like old guitars, but I think we're still just reimagining and reissuing the station wagon. I think that the way forward has to be just cool guitars that do amazing things in this world. So let's talk about this guitar. What is this guitar? So this guitar came out of the Grand Reserve series, which is just a remarkable, kind of the best and the most exciting new things that Boucher is doing. They put under the Grand Reserve label. They wanted to bring what is the absolute best bluegrass guitar that they could make. And I will be honest, this is a generation shift in my mind from Boucher for a bluegrass guitar. I think that they make remarkable guitars. I have an HG56 over here that is absolutely stunning, brilliantly modern, but still has really cool... I'll make a video on that soon. But players immediately took to this. Like, apparently Jake Workman apparently played this guitar, maybe not this guitar, but this model at NAMM for about 45 minutes. Very soon this will be an official model, but I want to run this guitar through a 3-question gear review. There will be more specs and more details down in the description. I also need to tell you that this guitar is being intercepted on its way to Tallman Instruments. And Mr. Tallman has been such a great supporter of my channel. I mean, we're into 5 years of this. I mean, many guitars on the way to his shop have gone to me first. I'm so thankful for that. And if you want to check out this guitar, if you want to own this guitar, I'll put a link for Tallman Instruments down in the description. of things I like about this guitar is really, really long. I think, number one, it's incredibly good sounding. It is boisterous and boomy, and it has so much gas in the tank. That's the thing. This guitar takes full right hand. It is... I'm a fake bluegrass player. There are really excellent bluegrass players. But I think, to me, this guitar is the first of the Bouchers that really, really feels absolutely as good as a Preston Thompson. So if you are a Billy Strings, Zach Tops kind of player, I think that this guitar is up there with the Collings and the Thompsons and that tier of guitar. And it's, if you compare prices, this is still a much better deal, dollar for dollar, in my opinion. You can take that to the bank. I've played all of the guitars, and this is a remarkable thing. And I love and I cheer for Boucher, and what they've done in this guitar is remarkable. I love the tone. I love the playability. One thing I've noticed, and I'll have to look at the spec sheet, when you look at the saddle, I wonder what the radius of the neck is, because it just looks... visually looks a little flatter, but with that said, it's incredibly comfortable to play, and my brain just... I just can find everything I'm looking for. The neck feels really comfortable and really wide. The corners of the edges of the fingerboard are incredibly smooth. Really, really well done. The list of things on this guitar that I really enjoy is excellent. So that last suffix of the G stands for the gold pack. In the G, normally that would mean an Adirondack, Torified Adirondack top, and then also gold tuners. Now this guitar doesn't have gold tuners because it's much more in line with a Martin style, like a D18 kind of guitar. Mahogany back and sides, more plain appointments, not the gold, not the flashy. A little more bluegrassy, being nickel tuners. That's my preference too. I wouldn't choose gold tuners that often, I don't think. But my list of things I enjoy about this guitar is a mile long. This is a guitar that I would, if I didn't already own a high-powered mahogany, so I own a Husson Dalton TDM back there. If I didn't own that, this would be a kind of guitar that is truly, truly remarkable. Now, there are some hang-ups on this guitar for me. There are a couple things that I think are worth noting. Number one, it's very limited, so if a lot of people want them, that would be one of my hang-ups. The Torified mahogany, I don't know of another brand doing that at this point. So that's just one consideration. The other one is we do need to talk about the price. $6,940, $6,900. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And so I could see... that would be, this could not be an impulse buy. And if it was, you're in a different universe than most of us. But this is a guitar that you would have to consider and think about, and you would have to really prioritize in the value system and the finances of your world for this to work. And so with that, I want to hit that on the head. I mean, this guitar is, you could buy 7 Alvarez Masterworks, or like 6, for the price of this. And I understand. I mean, that's a big difference. But this guitar is, I mean, gosh, it's amazing. And it's made by the best guitar builders, just the best people that you could get to know. And so I think, I mean, no one is at risk of becoming rich making guitars, even though they're at this price point. It's because the price of materials and the labor, the labor that goes into this is, they're just masters of what they do. Okay, so the third thing is, this guitar is probably not for everybody. It's not a Swiss Army knife. I mean, sure, it's capable. You could do some fingerstyle stuff, but that's not really what this guitar is made for. This guitar really comes alive when that right hand gets going, and this is just a high-powered, put a lot of energy in, get a lot of energy out, just a real bluegrass guitar. So those are kind of my hang-ups as I think through this guitar. Culminating my thoughts. If you're in the market for a guitar like this, should you consider buying this? To me, if you are looking for if you're looking for a god tier mahogany dreadnought, in the ilk of, Preston Thompson's, Collings, some of the custom shop Martins, this is absolutely a contender. I've known that Boucher had this in their back pocket. I knew that they could do this guitar, but this is the first one that I feel like is just a purpose-built bluegrass monster. And Boucher has had a series of guitars called the Bluegrass Goose, but for me, there is a line in the sand, and this guitar is the first thing on the other side of that. It is just full-on high-power bluegrass. And so to me, if that's the kind of guitar that you're looking for, I couldn't make many other recommendations, especially when you start looking at how much those guitars cost. I mean, I love Thompson guitars. They're quite expensive because they were able to really get tied in with one or two really, maybe three truly exceptional players that have just had this meteoric rise. Most notably Billy Strings. I know he's got a signature Martin now, but that guy has played a really nice Thompson for a long time. So, yeah, to me, if you're in it, this thing has absolutely entered the chat. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Jeremy. This is Guitar Hunter. This has been the Boucher BG-42T. Man, what an amazing guitar. Thank you again to Tallman Instruments for letting me intercept this on the way to you. If you want to buy this guitar, go down in the link down below. Support Tallman Instruments. Please support the brands that support me. Consider buying a Boucher guitar if you're in the high-end acoustic guitar market. I bought one, and it's been my favorite thing. So much that I haven't even made a video about it yet, because it's just been mine and just fun. I've just enjoyed it. So anyway, until we see each other again, you got a job. Go fill the world with music and friendship. Be light and life. See ya.